Bonjour. Welcome to Ourdou Aamozish. Today we will be discussing phrase formation. On y va? First, let's go over some examples of sentence formation. Tashkil ibarat. So, house in Urdu is makan. So, to say that house is big, that is wo, which is the same word for he or she or it. So, वो मकान बड़ा है. Okay, वो मकान बड़ा है. And bada, as you know, means large. This car is small. Car is gari, and this is ye. So, ये गाड़ी छोटी है. You're so young. तुम बहुत जवान हो. He's quite old. वो काफी उम्र रसीदा है. 5. Urdu is easy. Urdu आसान है. Now, Urdu can be a bit difficult because the Urdu grammar system is much more complicated than other Indo-European languages like Farsi/Persian. Urdu kind of like the grammar is closer to difficulty to like German, but still it's very rewarding. So 6 is this is quite difficult. ये काफी मुश्किल है. My home is quite good looking. मेरा घर काफी खूबसूरत है. This thing is bad looking. ये चीज बदसूरत है. And I forgot to mention, घर means home. So makan is house and home is घर and cheese is thing. 9. It's quite soon. जल्द है. जल्दी है. 10. It's getting late. मुझे देर हो रही है. We haven't learned the present continuous tense for Hona, but we will soon. 11. Due to the weather being bad, it's cold outside. मौसम खराब होने की वजह से बाहर सर्दी ठंडा है. मौसम is weather. You learned खराब, which means bad. Wajah means reason. Bahir is outdoors. And then the terms for cold, there's sardi and tanda. So cold, coldness, and tanda is another word for cold or cool. It's warm inside the room. कमरे के अंदर गर्म है और कमरे के अंदर गर्मी है. So it's the same thing here. Kamra is room and under is inside. कमरे के अंदर गर्म है means the room is warm. कमरे के अंदर गर्मी है means there is warmth in the room and it's probably indicates that it's a bit too warm. Same thing for 11 where it's बाहर सर्दी है, which means it's maybe a bit too cold, and sard just means cold in general or ठंडा. Negation, nafi. To negate in Urdu, you have to add nahi after the object for normal occasions or before the noun for emphasis. Example, this was the same one in the previous lesson. मैं सुस्त नहीं हूँ, normally, or मैं नहीं सुस्त हूँ, emphatically. Both mean I'm not lazy. So let's go over some of the adjectives you learned while also practicing negation. She's intelligent. वो ज़हीन है. He isn't intelligent. वो ज़हीन नहीं है. I'm unwell. मेरी तबीयत खराब है और मेरी तबीयत नासाज है और मैं बीमार हूँ. We're not unwell. This would be हम बीमार नहीं हैं और हमारी तबीयत नासाज नहीं है. You're kind. आप मेहरबान हैं. They're not kind. वो मेहरबान नहीं हैं. That is good. वो अच्छा है. This isn't good. ये अच्छा नहीं है. Just a few more adjectives. मज़ीद इसमें सिफ़त. So, to say the door is closed. दरवाज़ा बंद है. The door is open. दरवाज़ा खुला है. So, दरवाज़ा खुला है means literally that the door is open, and as in you may enter in that situation. दरवाज़ा खुला हुआ है means the door has been open. So, दरवाज़ा खुला है and दरवाज़ा खुला हुआ है, they're slightly different in their nuance. But in both situations you say दरवाज़ा बंद है. Then, to say he's awake, वो जाग रहा है, or formally, वो जाग रहे हैं, and formally, वो बीदार है. He's sleeping, वो सो रहे हैं, or formally, वो ख़ाबीदा है. The TV is on. Television चल रहा है. It's off. Television बंद है. The light's on. बत्ती जल रही है. The light's off. बत्ती बंद है. The car's on. गाड़ी चल रही है. The car's off. गाड़ी बंद है. So, in this sentence, band is used for off or closed, but for on it's different. So chalna is literally to walk, but for a machine it means either operational or in motion. So television chal raha hai means it is operational. Batti jal rahi hai, that means the light is burning actually, but that's used for the lights. And gari chal rahi hai, same. The car is either operational or in motion. The hotel is far. So there's multiple words for hotel. I'll quickly go over them. Sarai, hotel. Musafir khana and Kayamgah. Sarai is like hotel or inn. Hotel is a hotel. Musafir khana literally means traveler house or passenger house. And Kayamgah is place of lodging or lodgement. So we'll use Sarai. So Sarai kareeb nazdeek paas hai. Paas you could say is probably slightly less formal in these. And kareeb and nazdeek are both used. To say something is far away, it's Sarai dur hai, or formally Sarai ba'id hai. So now the car is fast or slow. The most commonly used for fast is tez, and for slow, most common is ahista. But I'll go over all of them. Gaadi tez, sari, tung, tez raftar, shitab hai. Gaadi ahista, sust raftar, just dhili chal rahi hai. So, I've given you variation here. You can say the car is fast or the car is running fast or slow. But usually when you use ahista, it's usually more common to say the car is running slow, and when you're using fast, you can use either, but it's more common to say just the car is fast. So all the terms for slow and fast are on the screen. Most commonly is तेज and आहिस्ता. गाड़ी तेज है, गाड़ी तेज चल रही है. गाड़ी आहिस्ता चल रही है, गाड़ी आहिस्ता है. गाड़ी आहिस्ता है is not very, like, I don't, it just does not seem, I would, like, someone would say that, but technically it's correct, but गाड़ी आहिस्ता चल रही है is much better. Question formation. सवालात की तश्कील. So, to say you're tired, the statement is आप थके हुए हैं. To make it a question, you would add kya, which is like, it literally means what, but in this situation it's used at is it that, like est-ce que in French. So kya aap thake hue hain. So they're Pakistani. वो Pakistani हैं. Are they Pakistani? क्या वो Pakistani हैं? We're happy. हम खुश हैं. Are we happy? क्या हम खुश हैं? Kya can sometimes be dropped for a question if the question is within a pre-existing context within like your conversation. But like when it's dropped, you must slightly raise your voice's pitch at the end of the sentence. If your intonation doesn't change, it would just seem to be a statement that you said rather than you asking a question. So let me demonstrate. आप थके हुए हैं. That's a statement. आप थके हुए हैं? That's a question. So that is how you can differentiate, but you just learn this. It's like the same sentence for both, but you also need to know the correct way, which is adding kya. Now you're going to learn the present continuous or the present progressive. فعل حال جاری. To do this, you use the verb to stay, rehna. So you have already learned the simple present or the indefinite present or the habitual present forms, فعل حال مطلق of hona. The past participle of rehna, to stay or to remain, is used to indicate an ongoing action. To complete a sentence, add the simple present forms of to be after the verb stem, in this case, reh, and to stay. So here is an example that is broken out, everything word by word. I am staying. So, मैं is I, reh is stay, raha is ing, and who is am. As you know, Urdu is SVO. I'm sorry, Urdu is SOV and English is SVO. So literally this means I stay continuously am, or I, like, raha would literally mean stayed, like you have stayed doing something, or have continuously been doing something. So that's how it's derived. So here are the 6 forms. मैं रह रहा हूँ, मैं रह रही हूँ, for male and female. तुम रह रहे हो, तुम रह रही हो, for male and female. वो रह रहा है, वो रह रही है, for male, female, informal. वो रह रहे हैं, वो रह रही है, for standard. हम सब रह रहे हैं, that's we. आप रह रहे हैं, आप रह रही हैं, that's you, standard. वो सब रह रहे हैं, वो सब रह रही हैं, that is they or their, for the standard. And the infinitive is rehna and the stem is reh. Practice, mashq. So just a reminder, the infinitive is rehna, the stem is reh. and more about the reminders on the right. So as we went over, Urdu was SOV, and English is SVO. So मैं खुश हूँ. And so now practice using the present continuous / progressive form by completing this exercise. So take a moment and do the exercise. Excellent. Now let's discuss the typical responses. Jawaba. I'm staying at a hotel. मैं सराय में रह रहा हूँ. The weather is staying bad, or like the weather is consistently bad. मौसम खराब रह रहा है. They are living in London. वो लंदन में रह रहे हैं. The door is staying open, or the door is consistently open. दरवाजा खुला रह रहा है. We're staying asleep, or we're staying awake. हम सो रहे हैं, और हम जाग रहे हैं. We're staying far, or we're staying far away, or we're staying away is हम दूर रह रहे हैं. Dictation, imla. So let's do some more listening practice and some new words for this informal telephone conversations are nowadays is aajkal, work is kam, place is jagah, and bye. Another term for goodbye is khuda negaban or Allah negaban. This is more formal, but I thought I would include this in the conversation just for practice. But in general, this would not be used in an informal conversation. So, listen to the following informal telephone conversation between Shahriar and Asfandiar. While listening, you are suggested to write down the words or phrases that you are unfamiliar with. You will hear this dialogue twice. The Roman or the script will not appear on screen for the first recitation, but will materialize for the second reading. Shahriar, tum kaise ho? असफंदियार, मैं ठीक हूँ. तुम कैसे हो? खैरियत है. मौसम कैसा है? मैं आजकल लंदन में रह रहा हूँ, तो मौसम खराब है. अच्छा, मैं भी लंदन में हूँ, पेरिस से काम के लिए. काम कैसा चल रहा है? आजकल मसरूफ है. और तुम्हारा? तुम्हारे ही जैसा ही. तो मिलने के लिए कब फारिग हो? कल शाम में हम बाहर चलेंगे. एक जबरदस्त नई जगह खुली है. चलो फिर ठीक है, कल मिलेंगे. ठीक है, खुदा निगहबान. Just a reminder that Khuda Nigaban is a formal word, but I just included it for more variety. And now one more time with the script. ये दोस्ताना गुफ्तगू टेलीफोन पर शहरयार और असफंदियार के दरमियान है. सुनने के दौरान आपसे सिफारिश है कि आप वो हिस्से तसनीफ कर लीजिए जिनसे आप ना वाकिफ हो. आप ये मुकलमा 2 मर्तबा समात फरमाएंगे. शहरयार, तुम कैसे हो? असफंदियार, मैं ठीक हूँ. तुम कैसे हो? खैरियत है. मौसम कैसा है? मैं आजकल लंदन में रह रहा हूँ, तो मौसम खराब है. अच्छा, मैं भी लंदन में हूँ, पेरिस से काम के लिए. काम कैसा चल रहा है? आजकल मसरूफ है. और तुम्हारा? तुम्हारे जैसा ही. तुम मिलने के लिए कब फारिग हो? कल शाम में हम बाहर चलेंगे. एक जबरदस्त नई जगह खुली है. चलो फिर ठीक है, कल मिलेंगे. ठीक है, खुदा निगहबान. that's it for today. So in summary, which introduced khulasa ikhtisar, we covered sentence formation, tashkil ibarat, negation, nafi. You learned more adjectives, masib, ism, sifat, question formation, sawalat ki tashkil, the verb to stay, rehna, and you also learned the present continuous / progressive form, فعل حال جاری. We did practice for this, and you also did dictation, mashkin imla. Leave a comment below for any help or if you would like to practice. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And be sure to leave a comment. I hope you all stay safe. Take care. Al-Vida, Al-Khuda Hafiz. See you next time. Au revoir.